Hello YouTube, Chester Boyer, and today we'll take a look at the deluxe Time Machine Gates mode from Kamen Geo. This is a repaint of the original Time Machine, the one that's meant for Geo. And of course, just like this one, you can tell from the color scheme, is meant to go along with Kamen Gates. So, yeah. Now just like with my original Time Machine video that I covered on this channel, I decided to get this guy from eBay, but without the ride watch. So, yeah, so you're not going to be seeing the ride watch, in hand on this video because I'm not going to be collecting any ride watches in the Geo toy line. So yeah. So what you're going to see here is just the Time Machine itself. So yeah, I'm going to take a quick look at the box. So we got the Time Machine Gates mode here. We've got Kamen Gates right there, and we got the DN ride watch. And here's what it looks like with the DN ride watch on. And yeah, it's pretty much the same exact. It has the same exact features as the original Time Machine. So yeah, of course, that shows you what the DN ride watch does. So I believe that the original Time Machine, quote unquote Geo mode, came with the O's ride watch, if I'm correct. So yeah, I think it did come with the O's ride watch. So yeah. All right, so on to the Time Machine itself. So like I said before, is a straight up repaint of the original Time Machine Geo mode. Which, of course, let's do them side by side. You can see the big, huge difference is the color scheme. Obviously, like this one's, of course, meant Geo, and this one's for Gates. So yeah. And of course, we got the different characters on the chest. We got Robo in katakana. Now we have Robo in hiragana. Since Kamen Gates is well, one of the two motifs for Kamen Gates is hiragana. So yeah. And of course, their big difference are their heads. So, of course, we got the dummy version of the Geo ride watch, and of course, we have the dummy version of the Gates ride watch. So yeah, not much different aside from the color scheme. So, yes, and as you can already tell, yes, I do have the Kamen Geo 2 figure in there. So, you guys want to put that out. So, yeah. Okay, so articulation is the same as the original Time Machine. So head goes side to side. The arms go all the way forward. Well, they swing all the way around. They get fall to the side, but of course it's limited because of the kibble. Of course, there's an elbow joint. There is a wrist joint, and of course it swivels at the elbow. And of course, now there's no waves articulation because of this door right here. Let's go forward. Let's go backward. There's a knee swivel. Got the knee joint, and the ankles are fixed. So yeah. So yeah, same articulation as the original Time Machine. So the compatibility. Well, it's pretty much if you own the original Time Machine, you can put any figure inside. Of course, in this case, we'll put the Kamen Gates figure. Just put them inside. Make sure he's pushing all the way. There we go. So there you go. You see Kamen Gates piloting his own Time Machine. So yeah. See, that's pretty cool. We got a Gates version of the Gates. Well, Gates's version of the Time Machine. So yeah, it's actually pretty neat. Like a lot of people had like assumptions that okay, there's gonna be a Gates version of a Gates recolor of the original Time Machine. And yes, it came true. So yeah. Now, just like with the original Time Machine, he can actually use any of the weapons that came with the armor sets from the Ride Armor series. Like for instance, on the box, it shows him using one of the Gashikon Breaker looking weapons from the X8 armor. And of course, you can stick it onto these little L-shaped holes. So just like that. And of course, there's a clip right there. And that is, well, right here. And that's where you put the drill weapon. And I'm trying to find here. Oh. Alright, found it. So here it is. Here's the drill weapon from the build armor set. Just go in and plug it in there. And there you go. So there you go. Just like that. Now let's go on to the transformation. So the transformation is pretty much the same as the original color scheme of the Time Majin, or the Time Majin GMO, if you will. So move the dummy head. Hold these forward. Make sure you clip these together. Make sure you turn the fist in like that, so that all the fingers are facing towards each other. Put these panels over. Put those together. Fold this up, and fold the lower legs back one notch, and there you go. Now you have the Time Majin Geiz mode in vehicle mode. So yeah, nothing too crazy going on. So yeah, it's quite long. I mean, it's quite big, I should say. But it gets the job done. So yeah. Now, just like with the original Time Machine, there's nowhere you could put the dummy head, the dummy ride watch. So it has to be set off to the side. So yeah. So yeah. Now you can actually make Kamen Geiz ride on the Time Machine. Well, ride onto it, but it's actually not show accurate because it's actually not show accurate, but you can actually get him to ride on it because it's actually pretty much more of a balancing act. But yeah, that's close enough. It looks weird, but hey, it's something you can do. But because we know originally we know Kamen and Geiz pilot inside the Time Machine, not outside. So according to the show, so yeah. And speaking of riding, did you know that in one episode there was actually a scene where where Kamen Time Machine rode on Geiz's Time Machine. So, which is kind of something you can recreate, but it's a bit more of a balancing. It's a bit more of a balancing act. Like you could, I think this is pretty much how close you can get. Like again, this actually appeared in one episode so far. So yeah, it's a bit of more of a balancing act. So yeah, it's getting all straightened out. So this is the Geo Time Machine. So yeah. So that's pretty much it. Oh, and one more thing. Well, actually, I'll also transform this guy back real quick. I actually found out is that you see that little space in there, which I actually forgot to point this out in my Geo Time Machine review. You can actually stick smaller accessories in here. Like let's put in the Gikanja claws in, like again the Sume mode and the Noko mode. And even the interchangeable part, that's from the Geiz Revive figure that I recently reviewed. You can actually stick them in there, and it still fits. So yeah, it's actually a nice little storage space for your smaller accessories for the figures that were released in the RKF line, specifically the Ride Armor series line. So I just want to point that out. So yeah. So overall, the Time Machine Geiz mode figure is it's okay. I mean, like I said before, it's just a repaint / a little retooling here and there on the original Time Machine, or should I call this the Time Machine Geo mode? It's got some fun going on. I mean, it's pretty cool. You can actually put figures inside the chest and stuff like that, and you can even attach the weapons like this one onto the arms. Well, this arm right here. So yeah, not that much to say about this. Now, if you really want to get the deluxe DN Ride Watch, this is the only way to get it. However, if you don't want the Time Machine, but you really want the Ride Watch, just wait for either a Gashapon or a Kane Toy release of the DN Ride Watch. Again, if you don't want to get just this. So yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say about this figure. Again, it's just a simple repaint of the original Time Machine that was released like I think last year. Like late last year. Yeah, I think. So, yeah. So my next review, since I haven't done these in a while, well, I'm gonna be doing Transformers reviews. Specifically, I recently got one from Japan. Well, I actually bought it from TF Source, and of course, since it was shipped from Japan, it's gonna be the Transformers Legends LGEX Big Powered set. So, thank you for watching. If you like what you saw, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon next to it. If you want to follow my Twitter and like my Facebook page, the links are down below in the description. So, I will catch you next time.